Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming to Deb Chanel's 40s World, where we do the Young and the Restless recaps and reviews. Today, we're going to be going over the episode that aired on Friday, the 10th of February. We go right on into it. We have Chelsea's walking around at her little studio, Chelsea 2.0, in a new wedding dress she's designed. And she's just, going through the changes of her and Adam, Valentine's Day, and the whole third of the issue of loneliness she's facing. And then no other than Nick comes through the door to apologize to her on something Faith had said and led all of them to believe that Faith wanted both her parents to get back together since Dylan was out the picture. Okay, then we go to where Lily walks in and sees Sharon on the floor at Crimson Lights wiping up some milk that she had poured on Nikki, and she just wiping up the residue that was left when her and Nikki were together and were fussing. She also puts out the lie that Dylan is divorcing her and moving on. We know that's a lie. Then we go to business ideas are being tossed around or going between Kane and Billy to move ahead without Victoria's approval on some photo shoot that Kane is wanting to take place. Then we have Victoria's overseeing her dad to tell him she took his advice and she's going to buy Brash and Sass's back from Jill and Victor is very proud of her. He said you wouldn't have lost it if it wasn't because of me. Go to commercial, come back. We have Nicholas tells Chelsea that him and Sharon will not be getting back together. Chelsea's not believing it, but she gets Nick to unzip her dress because she can't find the zipper. The zipper is stuck and she don't want to tear the dress. Of course, Nick is being nervous, because he's feeling very much sexual, references towards her, and just being in that predicament makes him want to, grab her from behind and throw her on the floor and just make mad love to her. I guess that's what I'm saying anyway. But basically, Chelsea know what she's doing too with her attraction that she has for Nick. But anyway, it is what it is. Move on from that situation. We have Lily's telling Sharon she can run Crimson Lights by herself. She has complete faith in her, but Sharon is not so sure. Then we have Sharon mentions the New World Order, and she's gonna take part of it, and she's gonna let feminism come back in her, and she's gonna take charge and do what she got to do. But I'm like, why would Bold and Young and the Restless say something or soap opera about the New World Order? That's something for politics. Got me thinking, guys, what's going on? Why did the writers write that in? Anyway, we move from that situation. We have Kane and Billy making small talk about how the photo shoot is going between Lily and a photographer that Kane thought he had hired, and Lily never worked with them before, but they seem to be old buddies from the past. Okay. Then we go to Billy. Victor. He's apologizing to Victoria about selling the company. When Abby comes in and sees Victor and Victoria in a hugging, embracing type situation, Abby is not liking Victoria giving her business advice. You know what I'm saying? She's feeling threatened over her older sister, and Victor and Victoria looking very negatively surprised at her outcome. Okay, she's pretty much thinking Victoria's going to come back and uh, let her shine die out or something, but that's quite the opposite. Anyway, we'll move on to commercial. We come back. We have Kane. Is in the photo shoot. The guy that Kane got to capture Lily looks, and he finds out they know each other from a past life. You know what I'm saying? Before Kane even got involved with Lily, and so Kane's feeling some kind of jealous way, and Billy just taking it all in and just poking fun at him every chance he gets. Then we have Abby realizes that she was a fool when she went off on Victoria. Victoria tells Abby this will still be their father's company. He'll try to rule it beyond the grave when he's dead and gone. And they both have a chuckle about it, but Abby seems like she's okay with it. But I really don't know. Okay. Then we go to Sharon. Sharon's in her car crying about losing Dylan and baby Sulla. She's looking at the picture and tears are just streaming down, and she missed Dylan. Who wouldn't? That's a stand-up type of guy. Anyway, we go back to Nick. Nick tells Chelsea he wants her in a relationship, pretty much. And Nick wants to take her out today for, dinner. And of course, Chelsea's looking at him like, you don't know what day this is. And it's Valentine's Day, guys. I'm like, her and Adam get married on this day, or did he propose to her on this day? Either way, it has a significance with Adam being a part of Valentine's Day. So she pretty much turns Nick down and say, maybe another day, this, that, and the third. And then Chelsea gets a call from a client, and of course, Nicholas is pretty much embarrassed about the whole thing. Go to commercial, come back. We have Nicholas, like I said, was embarrassed about not remembering this pivotal day in her life on Valentine's Day that she shared with Adam. And then they go on and have a small talk. But then Chelsea gets a phone call from her client, and Nick leaves because he's just too doggone embarrassed. We leave that situation, go to Victor. Victor is talking to both his daughters about business ethics and how you run a successful business. Okay. But he's both proud of both his daughters in a sense. And he lets them know in no uncertain terms. Then we go to Billy and Kane. They still are dwelling on how Kane booked a photographer that knows Lily and has worked with her. And the photographer's taking pictures, talking to Lily, ain't nobody in the room but them. And they felt like, do they know we still here? Because they taking some more really sexy, provocative pictures. And again, Billy just poking fun at Kane about it all. Then we have Sharon. Sharon is remembering all the times she hurt Nicholas and dealing with all her life. I'm like, Sharon is cranks at the car. I don't even know where she's going. But I later find out shortly as the episodes progress. We go to commercial, we come back. We have Lily and the photographer are still taking shots in the lab, and Kane is being a little jealous now. He's starting to show a little jealousy here. Then we go back to Victoria. Victoria's overseeing Nicholas at his bar. She's just getting around all the men in her life, right? And she's talking about Abby and their dad and all things that transpired. And of course, Nicholas is like, why are you even worried about it? Why are you even over there talking, to dad about anything? Then we have Nicholas is talking to Victoria about he bummed really bad when going over there to see Chelsea and how he forgot about Valentine's Day and the significance surrounding by Adam and this, that, and third. Then Sharon comes over to see the Newmans and she says to get Faith. But she's not there. She's with Grandma Nikki at the salon trying to fix her hair. Victor sees Sharon is worried or upset about something and he offers to help her. Then Sharon is surprised. We go to commercial, come back. Small talk still going on between Victoria and Nicholas. But Nicholas is saying he really messed up this time. But then Chelsea comes in to see Nicholas at his bar. So Victoria pretty much removes herself from the situation. Say, well, you didn't mess up so bad. She, him. So she leaves. Then we go to Victor. Victor is telling Sharon he's proud of her for keeping Dylan safe and, all the things she had to go through to make that happen. Sharon is asking Victor to find Dylan for her. I'm like, that crack pot, I tell you, she like crack pot Pam on Bold and the Beautiful. She just can't get enough. She already blew his cover when she made that phone call, which and hence got him shot, and the whole case was foiled. You know what I'm saying? So Sharon needed to sit all the way bad. I'm glad Victor didn't pay no attention to what she was asking him to do. But she pretty much wanted Victor, if he felt like he wanted to help her, this is what she wanted him to do, to find Dylan so she can be with him. And I'm like, okay, who's gonna raise Faith? That's what I'm thinking. And Victor's thinking the same thing. He said, girl, sit your ass down. You ain't going nowhere, and I'm not helping you. And then we go to Lily. Lily's taking her photo shoot still. With when Victoria comes in and doesn't like what she's seen Lily doing as far as taking the pictures for their project they're working on for Valentine's Day. All right, for the campaign they got going on. We go to commercial, we come back. We have Victoria and Billy and Kane are fussing about their photo shoot and why they didn't take the time to tell her. It wasn't a photo shoot that needed to have taken place so soon, so quick, so fast, and definitely not without her knowledge. So she's kind of calling herself pulling rank. Then we go to Victor. Victor tells Sharon some solid advice to help her feel like family. He's telling her basically, you can't go looking for Dylan, you'll put him in trouble. You can't leave your daughter here with us because she'll hate you later on. I don't want you to go through that. I know what it feels like. So he pretty much shuts her shit down. Then we go to Chelsea and Nick. They're both talking about putting their foot in their mouths and they both apologize to each other. Chelsea tells Nicholas the reason why she was wearing the wedding dress was she also wanted to know was she really over Adam? Could she make it, another day? This, that, and the third. And she felt that she was very strong. It wasn't how she thought it would be. So she is healing a little bit better than what she was maybe a year from, well, maybe almost a year from now, or back in the past, a year. She also tells Nicholas to make plans for them for tonight. Even though it's Valentine's Day, she's still stepping out, trying to start anew, even if it has to be with, her dead husband's brother. Okay, then we go to Kane sees Lily undressing in front of the photographer. He's like, what the hell is going on? But he doesn't say anything. He's just looking through the window. And Lily's just being so open with this man. I mean, I know he probably saw her in less, or probably saw her in her naked underwear, but I mean, she's a married woman now. She has kids. And respect is, the utmost thing you can pretty much do. It's like the golden rule. It's a morality thing. What is Lily thinking, Lord? She thinks she back being single and stuff and didn't have a care in the world. I'm like, really, Lily? Really? But Kane ain't liking that shit. I'm sure he gonna check her on that one. Probably tomorrow, guys. But anyway, that's all I had for Young and the Restless that aired on Friday, the 10th of February. Take it easy. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.